Hey everyone, Roshni here. In this video, I want to share 3 things that you can do to extract the full potential of turmeric, a superfood you probably already know about, but if golden milk lattes are your only connection to turmeric, chances are you're not taking full advantage of an ingredient that can up-level your wellness journey like few others can. Let's check out this video till the end for easy ways to make sure that you're actually getting the full potential of turmeric. Also, before you shell out for a golden milk latte, which by the way is called Haldi ka doodh in much of India, you should know why this concoction is so popular. So if you do choose to incorporate golden milk or haldi doodh into your diet, there are some simple things that you can do to reap the benefits from the turmeric that these recipes contain. So before we jump into why you should even care about turmeric, if you're looking for inspiration to fast forward your professional and personal wellness journey, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to make sure that you don't miss out on more expeditionary mindset content. So there are a ton of recipes all over the internet for golden milk, haldi doodh, which took off when people around the world started discovering turmeric's benefits. But regardless of whether you decide to make it yourself or buy it from someone else, it's really important to make sure any turmeric concoctions you consume contain at least a pinch of black pepper. The reason is that one of the active ingredients in turmeric that brings us all of these awesome wellness benefits is called curcumin, and our bodies have a hard time absorbing it. We don't actually get the full benefits of turmeric unless we actively increase our body's ability to absorb curcumin. And one way to do this is to make sure that there's at least a pinch of black pepper in your haldi doodh, golden milk, which is customary in Ayurvedic recipes for haldi doodh. There's always at least just a pinch, just a little bit of black pepper, for good reason. Black pepper contains a substance called piperine, which boosts the amount of curcumin our bodies can absorb by a lot. It literally skyrockets the bioavailability of turmeric to allow us to get fuller benefits from it. And before we get into the second tip, let's just take a big picture question. What does Ayurveda even say about turmeric? Why is it used so often in Ayurvedic treatments? Turmeric is thought to increase the body's energy, it improves digestion, it serves as an antiseptic for cuts or burns, it has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. It's also used for joint pain, for detox, for weight loss purposes, since turmeric has been shown to increase the amount of brown fat and decrease the amount of white fat in our bodies. In Ayurveda specifically, one of the pillars of good health is good digestion, maintaining good digestion. And in Ayurveda, there's this concept of Agni, the digestive fire. If Agni is weak, it leads to all kinds of issues and imbalances. And turmeric is a digestive stimulant. It's long had this reputation of stoking Agni. It's like lighter fluid for your digestive fire. And because this digestive fire is so important for all the mind-body connections that determine a person's mood, stress level, cognitive function, turmeric is one of just a few go-tos in so many Ayurvedic remedies. So there's a second aspect to this as well. Turmeric is tridoshic. It suits all constitutions, and it has an equal balance of vata, pitta, and kapha doshas. So turmeric has this balancing property to it. And for those of you who are familiar with the taste of turmeric, it's pungent, it's bitter, it's got this kind of astringent quality to it. And it also has a heating quality like ginger. So this heating quality balances vata's tendency towards cold. It has a dryness to it that balances kapha's tendency towards excess moisture. And it has this astringent quality that balances pitta's tendency towards acidity. So in that way, it's just so versatile. It's suited to so many different types of people, regardless of their constitutions and regardless of their dosha imbalances. So then this gets us to another tip. Similar to adding in black pepper, if you really want to make sure that the milk you use for your haldi doodh or your golden milk, regardless of whether it's plant-based or not, has some sort of fat in it. The reason is that curcumin, the same active ingredient that we mentioned before, is fat soluble. So combining turmeric with other fats enhances its absorption in your body, same as black pepper. So the reason that turmeric is so often used in oilier foods, or in South Asia, many other traditions, it's usually fried with spices and coconut oil or ghee when it's cooked. The reason is that in order to count for something, your turmeric consumption needs to have a fat in it to serve as a proper vehicle for making sure that your body can absorb the curcumin. And that gets us to the last tip, which many of us only really know turmeric in this form, the powder. I'm fortunate enough to live in a place where it grows, and so I can find this, the actual stuff, or when you cut it open, this. But if powder is your go-to for turmeric, one of the problems is you may not be sure that what you're getting is offering you the purest stuff possible. At least when you get it fresh, you know exactly what you're getting. So one way to check is to add a teaspoon of turmeric to a glass of warm water. Don't stir it, just let it sit for maybe about 20 minutes. And if the powder settles at the bottom of the glass and the water above the powder remains clear, then you're good. The turmeric is pure. If it gets all cloudy, especially if you squeeze some lemon or lime into it and it changes color, then you've got some harmful dyes in there that you definitely don't want. So, final tip, if you're working with fresh turmeric, it's got that brilliant orange-yellow color, which gets all over the place, including your hands or your skin. I've found that coloring fades much quicker if you wash your hands with a little bit of lemon and lime juice. So that's the video on turmeric. I hope it gave you a little bit of perspective on your Haldi doodh, your golden milk latte, your curry, whatever form you're consuming it in. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.